and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie, and this is day 23 of the Spring to It / VEDA Videoathon, and today's prompt is book series that I wish were shorter. So you guys haven't seen my face for a couple days because I was doing the swim mom thing, cheering my little fish on, getting his, swim on, making his first B time in the USA Swim Association's goals for 2017 or to 2020, I think it is, or something like that. So USA Swim sets goals for their swimmers to make times, and he got his very first, or his second, B time in the 50-meter long course backstroke. Super proud of him, but I had to, be the mom during this last couple days when you guys haven't seen a video, and that's the reason why. So today's prompt, as I said, were series that I think should have been or should be shorter, and it's going to be pretty short because I only have 3 different series that I'm going to talk about, but let's get to it. So the first series is the Crossfire series by Sylvia Day, and I loved me some Gideon and Ava when I first read the books, and then it just went downhill after book number 3. Book number 4 and book number 5 to me seemed like they were a waste of time. It didn't go anywhere, and by the end of book number 5 I was like, what did I just read? Not to mention the time lapse between when we received it as readers. Book number 1 through 3 came out pretty regularly. I want to say like every year when she first started sending them out. Then she got writer's block, and I'm not faulting it because I know it's a real thing, but then there was like a year between book 3 and book 4, or a year and a half between book 3 and book 4, and then there was like a 2-year gap between book 4 and book 5. And then for the series not to go anywhere, it was like, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. The next series I'm going to talk about is the Remnant Chronicles by Mary E. Pearson, and this series was just way too long. Way too long. It didn't have enough angst or mystery or, issues with it for it to be 3 very long books at that. I want to say they all are over 450 pages long, if not almost like 500, 600 pages for the series. And they're teen books. That's the other thing. It was like, it's high fantasy along with being in the teen sort of age range for the reading. And I was like, wow. So when I read them, I didn't discount the length of it. I actually listened to it on audiobook, and it just seemed like it took forever. I did listen to it on CDs, and I think had I listened to it maybe on the digital audio version of it, if I was able to find it, what have you, I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, because with, of course, digital audio, you can speed up the narrator's tongue and make them speak faster and more conversationally versus listening to it on CD where you can't speed it up and hear it in a quicker manner, because sometimes your ear just does not like the very, maybe not monotone way of speaking, but the slowed down, enunciated way of speaking. And then the third and final series that I'm going to talk about is the Brie series by Red Phoenix. And I love this series, don't get me wrong. I started this series back when it was the first books, and it was amazing. I loved it. I was devouring it. It came out in serials, and I was getting a new serial every month and a half, maybe 2 months, and I was really enjoying it. And then it just continued and continued and continued. The books themselves have now been reformatted. There's actually 17 books in this series already, and it continues to grow. That means there's 4 box sets, and if you're counting right, that's only 12 books, right? So the other 5 books, yes, 5 books haven't even been put into a box set yet. And then on top of that, I have the 3 volumes of books on Audible. So, and all of those range from over 22 hours to like 25 hours narrated. So I'm like, wow. And I don't think that I have, out of the 3 volumes, I don't know that I have all of the books. So it's very confusing because of the reformat, but I love the series, but it just seems like it's so long. I do need to catch up on it. I do need to like reread it and see if I still love it as much as I did before. But yeah, that's super, super long. So those are the series that I think could have been shorter and would have been more acceptable. Have you read any of those books that I just named off? If so, what did you think about them? What are some of your series that you guys think are way too long or went too long? Let me know down in the comments box. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow.